Hey, this is Rich with another quick tips tutorial brought to you by Adobe Photoshop Elements Tutorials Group, and let's jump right in. Today's poster wanted to know how to cut out a subject and get rid of the background, the immediate background I suppose she's talking about here. The problem with this is that because these are sketches, there's no defined hard line background, as you can see when we zoom in. So if we try to use the magic tool right here, and I'm going to set it at 50%, it's just not going to know. You can see what's happening. It's actually cutting into her hair too much. It doesn't know what to interpret as what stays and what goes. So that's the problem. So if we do, you see it's starting to grab part of her hair here. So that's just not going to work very well. And we can even change the value here, and it's going to be either too much or too little. So in this case, the best way to do it is just to, pull down your sleeves and use some elbow grease and do it the hard way, but it's very satisfying when it's done. So I'm going to unlock the picture. I'm going to grab a simple eraser, come down here and make sure it's a soft brush, and then I'll just bring it down to 5%. And it's a small brush, not too small, not too big. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer, and it's going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of artist interpretation, because you see how this is bleeding out here, the yellow. So you don't know if that's part of the artist's rendition of the subject. So you're going to have to make that decision and decide how much beyond the subject that you want to keep. And it's your own artistic interpretation of what you think the original artist wanted to convey when they first made this picture, so this artwork. So I'm just going to do this, I'd say indiscriminately, but it's not too indiscriminately because I'm having to choose my hard lines on the whole photo. And as you can see, I'm leaving some of the background but getting rid of some of the original little by little. And as long as you make that decision and pretty much stick to it, you should be fine. So once you finish erasing all around your image, all you have to do is cut the image out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the polygon tool, make sure it's over here in polygon. I'm going to zoom in again, and I'm going to start again. Oh, I don't know, just let's start down here at the foot. And just click, left click, and whole outline on each point here. Make sure you don't cut into the original on the left side or your subject, and stay within the lines. I always say it's like playing doctor. If you touch each side, you get shocked. So just stay smack in the middle. Now that we're getting close to the end here, all you got to do is match up where they end and start, and I'll double click, and it closes up the whole loop. I'm going to zoom out so you can see what's happening here. Okay, so if I hit delete, it's going to delete the center of the picture. That's not what we want, so I'm going to undo that. So what you want to do is right click and select inverse, which means it selects everything but the picture selected. I hit select inverse, hit delete, and there it is. I'm going to go ahead and deselect everything. Now what we're left with is your photo, just the photo that we can put on top of anything else, as long as you save it as a PNG. But what you want to do now is take the crop tool and crop it down to as close as you can to your subject, and it doesn't have to be exactly right on it. Just leave a little tiny space on the left and the right. Like this could be a little bit further away in the top. Really close like that. Hit OK, and then we can just save this whole image. Save as. Go down here and choose PNG, and that's pretty much it. Woman sketch, and it is saved, and that's all there is to it. This is Rich calling it quits for this tutorial, saying over and out.